All right, let's just dive right in. Welcome to This Explainer, where we are pulling back the curtain on a super common frustration. Look, if you're a beginner stepping into the world of AI for content creation, you might actually feel like your tools are completely broken. But what if I told you the platform isn't failing at all? You just haven't unlocked its full potential yet. Today, we're going to act as your guide to uncover the hidden creator modes inside popular AI tools. We'll show you exactly how to bypass that basic text box and access the real power that's just hiding in plain sight. Let's unlock this puzzle box together.
So, have you ever typed this brilliant video idea into an AI platform like Quen, hit enter, and literally nothing happens? You just get this giant wall of text back, answering you like a totally standard chatbot. There's no creator panel, no generation screen, no magic. If that has happened to you, trust me, you are not alone. It is for sure the single biggest trap beginners fall into in testing these platforms. For text, it feels incredibly powerful, but for visual creation, it kind of feels like a total dead end. But here is the crazy contradiction. That main interface you see the second you log in, it's essentially a decoy. When our source tested this out, the normal chat acted completely incapable of creating media. But the moment they opened up the community tab, wow. It was absolutely packed with stunning, professional images and videos generated directly inside the platform. That is the real light bulb moment right there. You aren't failing to make a video, you're just asking in the wrong room. The platform only looks basic if you treat that standard text box as the actual product.
Section 1. The hidden AI interface. Let's start our treasure hunt and go find where these actual creator tools are buried. Okay, it sounds almost too simple to be true, but the massive mistake making the AI look limited is just not knowing the interface. The real Creator Studio is tucked right behind a tiny little plus icon. Once you click that icon and select image mode, the entire interface transforms. It finally behaves like a true image and video generator. You get your format settings, a dedicated workspace, the whole shebang. Finding this hidden mode is literally your very first step from being a casual user to becoming an actual AI creator.
Section 2, the secret video workflow. Now that we know where the tools are hiding, we really need to talk about how the pros actually use them.
Because jumping straight from a text idea directly into generating a video, yeah, that is a classic rookie mistake. You need a workflow. Here is the secret order of operations. Do not start with the image generator. First, use the AI's thinking model to act as your personal prompt builder. Ask it to write out a highly detailed cinematic description. Once you've got that killer prompt, move to step 2. Generate a wide 16:9 horizontal image. Why? Because that gives you the absolute perfect visual base for a video clip. Then, and only then, in step 3, you take that clean image and use motion instructions to animate it. Going from image to video gives you infinitely more control than just crossing your fingers on a text-to-video prompt. You can even upload your own photos and animate those.
You remember that community tab we mentioned earlier? It is definitely not just some gallery of pretty pictures to mindlessly scroll through. As a beginner, you need to treat it as your ultimate prompt library. But you aren't there to copy someone's exact idea, you're there to study the hidden mechanics. Look closely at how the pros are describing camera angles. What exact words are they using for lighting? How hyper-specific are they getting about the subject detail? Analyzing those elements teaches you the actual language the AI understands, which cuts down on all those weak, failed tests you'd normally have to sit through. And this brings us to a super crucial point about limits. Quen is incredibly powerful, and yes, it's free, but it has a very real cap on video generation. If you generate too many clips too fast, it's going to lock you out and ask you to wait a few hours. And no, there is no premium subscription or credit store you can buy your way out with. So, the absolute golden rule here is do not waste your cap on random text-to-video tests. Build your prompts carefully, generate those base images first to make sure they look amazing, and only spend your precious video attempts on animating the stuff you already know is top tier.
Section 3. Creating viral marketing ads. But hey, what if you want to completely bypass all that prompt building entirely? Let's look at an entirely different hidden gem called Higgsfield. Inside Higgsfield's marketing studio, the workflow is basically a cheat code for beginners. You literally don't need to write a single detailed prompt. You just upload a basic photo of a product, like say a stainless steel blue mauve watch, then you just pick your ad type. If you hit the UTC or user-generated content option, it unlocks this feature called hooks, giving you a massive list of super viral video templates. You just pick one, hit generate, and in seconds, boom, you have a professional ad with an attention-grabbing hook that would have normally taken a video editor hours to put together. It's just pure automation. And oh man, it gets even more powerful.
To cut through some of the technical jargon here, MCP is just a feature that allows different AI tools to actually talk to each other. So, by using Higgs field inside the Quen AI platform through MCP, you are plugging this video generation studio straight into one of the smartest reasoning models on the planet. You can literally upload a single product photo and just tell the AI to bulk generate not one, but hundreds of highly specific viral videos all at exactly the same time. There's virtually no limit to what you can spin up. Section 4. Automating research and scripts. Let's shift gears and jump back to Quen to tackle another huge nightmare creators face: outdated information. Have you ever done all the work to make a video, only to realize the AI's data is months old? Well, there are two modes waiting to solve this instantly. If the normal chat says it doesn't have access to recent events, don't abandon it. First, you turn on web search. That forces it to go out and collect the absolute latest news, which is totally vital for fast-moving stuff like AI updates. Then, you take that fresh data and feed it directly into advanced deep research. This mode doesn't just hand you a list of links. It actually structures the research, connects all the dots for you, and spits out something that is incredibly close to a fully usable YouTube script draft.
Section 5. Building simple, everyday tools. Because AI isn't just about content creation, it has some amazing, smaller, hidden modes that turn it into an everyday problem solver.
So have you ever asked an AI to write some code for you, and then you just end up staring at this giant block of text thinking, where do I even put this? Web dev mode completely removes that entire beginner hurdle. If you ask it to build, say, a simple calculator, it doesn't hand you a text file of code. It actually generates a fully working, clickable calculator right there inside the chat interface. Now, obviously, it's not going to replace a pro developer for some massive complex app, but for building quick internal tools, routine managers, or even little games you can instantly play with, it is an absolute game changer. And there are quite a few of these hyper-specific problem solvers hiding in the interface. Need to build a presentation? The slides mode will instantly draft out your entire structure so you don't have to stare at a blank page. Trying to study something complex? The learn mode turns any topic into a structured, ongoing lesson path instead of just tossing a messy list of tips at you. Or if you're planning a trip, the travel planner literally asks you follow-up questions to build out a complete first draft of your itinerary. You'll definitely still need to verify the little things like ticket prices or exact opening hours, but these modes save you hours and hours of initial busy work. Now, if you are really ready to take these workflows seriously, our source provided an absolute goldmine of free materials to keep you moving. Over on their website, you can grab completely free, downloadable PDFs that outline every single video generation workflow we just talked about. They also have an expanding catalog and this really cool day-by-day updated directory that groups together the best free AI tools for specific tasks, complete with community ratings to help you pick the right one. Plus, there's a dedicated blog to keep you in the loop on all the wild, fast-paced AI updates without spending a single dime. So, you've officially unlocked the puzzle box. You now know exactly how to look right past that decoy text interface, how to properly structure your prompts, how to use secret expert workflows to churn out viral videos, and even how to build your own everyday tools right inside the chat. The barriers for beginners are completely gone once you actually know where to click. So, the only real question left for you is, what hidden masterpiece are you going to create first? Thanks so much for joining us on this explainer, and we will definitely see you next time.